Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are doing well at home and must be taking care of your health too. Today we are going to start our lesson number 9. The name of the lesson is Water, a Wonderful Liquid. In this lesson, we will learn about different sources and forms of water, differences between the process of evaporation and condensation, and we will also try to understand the changing form of water in nature, which is also known as water cycle. So let's get started. What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning? Let me tell you about myself. I always like to have a glass of water in the morning. It can be hot water also. Do you have any idea which are basic elements which we need for our survival? No? Okay, let me tell you. The basic elements are air, land and water. We can't breathe without air. We can't live without water and land. Water is a wonderful liquid. We can't even imagine our life without water, as water is the most important element for all living beings and our planet Earth too. Life on Earth is not possible without water. It is used in our daily life. We use water for drinking, for cooking, bathing, washing clothes and utensils, and many more. Plants also need water to grow. They take water from the soil. And water is very special. It has no color and it is tasteless. It has no smell. Water exists in all three states in nature. Our Earth is called a blue planet. 72% or 3/4 surface of Earth is covered with water. Water is essential not only for everyday activities but also for the existence of life. Our day begins with the use of water. There are many sources of water. Water is a liquid that exists in the three states of matter. That is solid, liquid and gas. A large amount of water is present in the form of ice caps on mountains and glaciers. These ice caps, glaciers, melt due to heat of the sun. These form rivers and flow into the oceans. The air also contains water in the form of water vapor. Let's do an activity. Put some ice cube in a tumbler. They will slowly melt and change into water. Heat some water in the presence of an adult. On boiling, water changes into water vapor or steam. Ice water and water vapor are the three forms of water. Water changes its form on heating and on cooling. The process by which water changes to water vapor on heating is called evaporation, and the process by which water vapor changes into liquid water on cooling is called condensation. You can try this activity at home. Let's do another activity. You have to take out a bottle from your fridge and keep it on the table for some time. Leave it there. A pool of water is seen on the table. Where did this water come from? Is the bottle leaking? No, this is due to the process of condensation. The water vapor present in the air comes in contact with the cold layer of bottle, and water vapor present in the air cools down and makes tiny drops of water, which you can see on the outer layer of bottle or tumbler. Let's try out one more activity. Just go to the mirror or window pane of your window and breathe out. What do you see? Little drops of water are formed on the glass. From where does this water appear? The air which you breathe out is comparatively hot in comparison to the air around you. That's why when it comes in contact with the layer of glass, it cools down and forms small water droplets. And you can see these droplets on the mirror or window pane. The process of changing water into water vapor is called evaporation. Place a plate over water vapor. You will get liquid water again. The process of changing water vapor into liquid is called condensation. Evaporation of water occurs all the time in the nature. It is faster on hot sunny days. The clouds are formed due to evaporation of water from lakes, rivers and oceans. When water vapor cools down in nature, it comes down as rain. And cycle of condensation, it means cooling down of water vapor, and evaporation goes on continuously in the nature. And this forms a circle. This circle is known as water cycle. Let's learn more about water cycle. When the sun warms the water on the earth's surface, it evaporates, converting itself into water vapor or stream, and begins its incredible journey. In first step of its journey, water flies in the sky in the form of water vapor, and this stage is known as evaporation. Then it cools down to form clouds. This second stage of its journey is called condensation. Now the journey continues by being blown by the wind and traveling from one place to another. Clouds are actually tiny little drops of water suspended in the air. But when the clouds grow, they collect more and more water. These water drops then crash into each other and become bigger drops of water. Then they start falling down in the form of rain or even as snow. Rainwater goes to sea or oceans. When it arrives at the big blue sea, it will again begin the process. It goes on and on. Evaporation, then condensation, then coming back to the earth in the form of rain, and then back to the sea. The cycle goes on and on in the nature, and this cycle is known as water cycle. Though our earth is called the blue planet, the availability of water is just 3%. Rest of the water is in the form of glacier and in the form of sea. And 69% water available on earth is salty water. So we should conserve water, and most of all we must maintain our rivers and oceans clean. That's all for today. I will see you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.